Hello, I'm John Bachman. The White House says the president would sign a short-term Homeland Security funding bill, but they would prefer, of course, a longer-term one, like the one that was approved by the Senate today.
The Speaker of the House now has one fundamental question. Is he going to put that bill up for a vote? If he does, it will pass with bipartisan support, and the agency that is responsible for protecting the homeland of the United States will be fully funded for this fiscal year.
Well, the Senate, of course, has approved that so-called clean bill that would bankroll the Department of Homeland Security through September 30th. That measure, which passed by a vote of 68 to 31, was free of any immigration riders that would have enrolled or had rolled back President Obama's executive orders on immigration. And the proposal is likely to be dead on arrival, though, when it reaches the House floor, despite what we heard there from the White House. Right now, the House is focused on a 3-week short-term funding bill, but they better do something quickly because, as we mentioned before, all day long, that deadline for funding the Department of Homeland Security runs out at midnight. The annual CPAC conference continues today in the suburbs of Washington, D.C. Donald Trump took the stage not too long ago, where he talked about everything from ISIS to the Mexican border and Jeb Bush.
Jeb Bush. He's in favor. He's in favor of Common Core. He's weak on immigration.
Those boos, though, were in the minority when actually Jeb spoke, though. Other CPAC speakers today included Kentucky's Senator Rand Paul, Florida Senator Marco Rubio, Texas Governor Rick Perry, and former Pennsylvania Senator Rick Santorum, all possible 2016 presidential contenders. Some Washington Republicans are looking for a new way to fight the FCC's vote on net neutrality. They say the vote yesterday would regulate internet service providers like other public utilities, and that will stifle innovation and also raise costs for consumers. Some lawmakers are going to talk about new legislation to make sure the internet is not overly burdened by federal regulation. Police say the death of an ailing Missouri man's mother may have sparked the deadly shooting rampage this morning. Police say 7 people were shot and killed overnight in a town near Tyrone, Missouri. 1 person was wounded and another is at the hospital.
In our job, we see a lot of bad stuff, and this is bad. This is also hard on the police officers who are working that there. It's not natural to see that sort of thing.
Police say the suspected shooter was found dead in a car in a neighboring county, apparently killed himself. Investigators say he may have become unhinged, as we mentioned, after learning about the death of his mother. And Hollywood has lost a legend of science fiction. Leonard Nimoy, best known as the pointy-eared Mr. Spock in the Star Trek series and some of the movies too, has died at the age of 83. His son says Nimoy died this morning in Los Angeles of lung disease. And the Pittsburgh Pirates, they're responding to a photograph that shows, or is believed to show, a suspected terrorist known as Jihadi John. The team released a statement saying, quote, "The classic gold P is worn with a great sense of pride." You've seen it maybe in that picture. So another update coming up for you in 30 minutes.